everyone hear me? And by everyone, I mean everyone? Okay, I'll get a little louder for you. I'm really proud of hecklers. I'll tell you a little about myself. My name's Karen. I'm half Irish, half Italian, 53-year-old, married lesbian, lifelong Rhode Islander, grandmother of 2, with 2 rescue dogs and 4 rescue cats. Not even in therapy. And I'd just like to throw it all out there just in case anyone's still offended by the fact that I'm half Irish, half Italian. I know it bothers me too sometimes. I go out for drinks. Do I want whiskey? Do I want wine? I mentioned I'm a lifelong Rhode Islander. Are there any other lifelong Rhode Islanders in the room? Right? 1, 2, 3. That's it? 3? Come on, I know there's more. It always amazes me that there are any because we're so adventurous. Right? Rhode Islanders were like crazy. We like shoot out of state just on a whim, right to Route 6 and Seacon, bam, there we are, we're in Massachusetts. People that aren't from Rhode Island, they don't get how crazy we are. Like my family doesn't get it. Dude, I'm a rebel because I was born and raised in Johnston. I bought a house in Warwick. Went right through Cranston, didn't even stop, bam, right through, bought a house in Warwick. 14 years ago, my family's still talking about me. Like, we'll never see Karen again. She moved all the way to Warwick. I guess we'll never see her. I mean, it's not our fault. We live in a state. It takes, what, just about an hour to ride through the entire state? Anything more than that, we consider it a vacation, don't we? Right? We ride an hour and a half. We pull over. We get a room. We spend the night. We rest up. We drive back in the morning. We know our limits, people. We know our limits. Right? And I know it's true. We know it's true, too, because this is how a perfect example of how we know it's true. We get invited to an event in Newport, right? Newport. Tourists flock in from all over the world, not just all over the world come into Newport. We get the invitation, what do? We lose our shit, don't we? We're like, Newport? Newport? Selfish bastards? They want us to drive all the way to Newport? We gotta cross the bridge, we gotta get a room. So selfish, why didn't they just have it at the Crown Plaza? Yeah. Right? Newport in the summer, they want us to drive over the bridge, spend it. Summer, speaking of summer, look, it's July, almost is over. How fast is the summer flying by? Ask me if I give a shit. I don't, because I'm not a school teacher or an 8-year-old. So it doesn't matter to me. Every day I'm still in my car, driving to work, it's just a little warmer. And I actually like it now because Central Air is my friend in the office. But we don't have that at home. We got the, we're old school. Got the one AC upstairs in the window, one downstairs, the oscillating fan. We're freezing in there, let me tell you. Just try to keep it simple, that's all I'm saying. Keeping it simple, that's all we're doing. But now I'm not one that takes vacation in the summer either. Do you know why? Lots of reasons. I don't want to be on vacation with school teachers and 8-year-olds and their families. Right? Last thing I want to do. And I'm just petrified of the fact that if I'm on vacation in the summer, someone's going to recommend a camping trip. I don't like camping trips. I know it's weird, I'm a lesbian, I don't like camping trips. I really don't. It's the anti-vacation to me, right? It's not a vacation, because what you do is you spend like hours loading up your car, drive a couple hours to get where you're going, get there, spend a couple hours unloading the car, a few more hours setting up the site, right? Air mattresses, the tents, greenhouses, whatever you need. Now it's like 10 hours later, you're exhausted, you just want to relax, but you can't because you know why? You need ice. You need ice. Your coolers need ice. You can't just relax yet. So you get in the Jeep, you drive, find the camp store, whatever the frig it is. $60 later, you come back with like 4 bags of ice. Ready to settle down. Oh, finally, I can relax. 12 hours later, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to relax. No, you're not, because now it's time to light the grills, right? You're going to eat. So now you get those going, you eat your supper, you're all set. You're going to sit down, you're going to relax, you're going to have a fire. We need kindling. So now you're gonna roam the woods, find some kindling, get the fire going, sit down by the fire, have like a couple of drinks, good times, everyone's laughing. All right, now you're ready to go to bed. All right, so I don't know how many hours later it is, you're gonna go into bed, get to your tent, your air mattress obviously is deflated by now, right? So you get on your, get yours done, all of a sudden your fellow campers, oh, mine's done. All right, everybody's settled in, zip, zip, zip. going to bed. Right? No, that lasts about 20 minutes until someone at your campsite has to pee, right? So yeah, I gotta pee. Does anyone know where the flashlight is? Anyone know where the flashlight? Where we leave the flashlight? All right. Here's the flashlight, guys. All right, there you go. Now you start settling down again. Then all of a sudden you realize you have to pee. All right. Where's that flashlight, guys? All right, got the flashlight. You head to the ladies, and what's in the ladies' room with you? Everyone knows what's there when you get there. There's that big-ass giant mosquito in the corner, right? Hitting off the ceiling. And in the sink is that massive daddy long leg crawling around. You know it's there every time, by the time you make it back, that's what's there. Right? You and them are in the bathroom. All right, you head back to settle in, and like, you lay down, the screen's open up top, you look, oh, you know, this is kind of nice. So you start relaxing a little. You fall asleep. Unbeknownst to you, it's 4 a.m. You have no idea, right? You're just then you have that fellow camper at 6 o'clock in the morning, zzz, and the coffee's started. Somebody else smells the coffee and it's like, zip, morning, morning, morning. Next thing you know, 7 a.m., your ass is up. And I'm thinking, why are we up at 7 o'clock in the morning? All we're gonna do all day is sit by a freaking campfire and drink. Do we need to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning for that? No. And mind you, we're sitting by a roaring campfire in the heat of the summer. Why are we doing this? It's 87 degrees out, and we sit by a fire drinking all day. And we do this until we fall asleep that night, sleep 3 or 4 hours, get up the next morning, do it again, until it's time to leave. Now you gotta tear the camp down, right? So you spend all day tearing the camp down, now everything's filthy, you throw it all in your cut, get home, unload. Anti-vacation people, let's admit it, right? Right? But I tell people, what do you mean you've never gone camping? Are you shitting me? It's so relaxing. You're one with nature, you just lay on the bed, you look up at the stars, it's wonderful. I'm a liar when it comes to that. That's one of the reasons why I don't like summer, but you know, I do miss the days of being that 8-year-old, right? All you cared about was getting up in the morning, going in the pool, spend all day in the pool until nightfall. You get out for the occasional mac and cheese, some Hawaiian punch. Life was great, right? A rain day, what'd you do on a rainy day? You played board games. Do you remember board games, right? It was raining, you stayed in, you played board games. I loved board games, with the exception of one. Mystery date. Do you know why I hated that game? Because every time I opened that door, there was some guy standing there. He had a surfboard, he had a soccer ball, and I was like, where's the hot chick? How the freak am I ever gonna win this game? So it made me think I'm gonna make a new version of Mystery Date, strictly for lesbians. And when you open that door, it's gonna be like, maybe it's gonna be like the femme with flowers and a bottle of wine. Right, that'd be nice. Okay, find her. Or it could be like the little baby dyke with the backwards ball cap. Or maybe an activist with the little protest signs on her way to a rally. I'm working on that. I'm working on that little project. That's something I'm working on. The other thing is, I mentioned that I'm 53. I'll be 54 next Sunday, but tonight I'm still 53, which still means that I'm old. And believe me, I feel it every day. Like just little stupid things I used to do before, I can't do anymore, and I feel like bending down and getting back up. That's getting problematic. It's really pathetic. So while I'm down there, what I do is I scope the area. And I'm like, what can I do while I'm down here? Oh, look, there's the dog dishes. They're not eating for another 7 hours, but I'm down here now, let me grab them, save a trip later. It's sad. And my social, I used to die to get out of work, meet my friends, bullshit and have cocktails until God knows when. I mean, I wasn't performing surgery in the morning, we'd hang out, we'd have a blast. Now I die to get out of work, go home, put on sweats, right? Make supper, and the highlight of my night is watching Jeopardy. It's true. It's so true that I've actually gotten to the point where now I watch Jeopardy, and as I'm watching it, based on how many questions I get right, I become one of the contestants. I'm usually in 3rd place, I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually in 3rd place. But there's that time, occasionally, where I could be that spoiler, and if the first and second person get it wrong, and I get it right, I win. Right? It just happened to me the other night. I was all set, I was like, I am Jeopardy champion. Because I knew I could take it, if they got it wrong, I got it right. Final Jeopardy category, 18th century European leaders. I was like, what the f*** is that? 18th century European leaders. What was I going to do with that, right? And I thought to myself, if I was ever actually on the set, at that point I would have stormed off. I would have walked right off the set. They would have came back from the commercial break. There would have been 2 contestants, and my empty spot, and where my name used to be, it says, I quit. So that's what would happen. If I was actually there, that's what would happen. And I also mentioned that I have 6 rescues, which is awesome, let me tell you. I don't know if you've heard, but they have studies that say how pets are stress relievers. Bullshit. Because if that's true, they didn't involve my wife and I in that study. Because ours are absolutely not that. I mean, we love them, don't get me wrong, but we used to like get out of work, come home, have like a fairly intelligent conversation when we get home after work. Now we walk through the door, we bolt through the house to the puppies, and our mommy's at home, pups, mommy's at home. Oh, we're home, babies, you gotta go pee-pees? You gotta go pee-pees? You gotta go pee-pees? Okay, let's go pee-pees, fast, go pee-pees, because then you can have sup. Then you have your sup. Good babies, yes, mommy's sup. This is what we do. I'm not even lying. You can video us. This is what we do. So we have the sup, then I make our sup, and then we watch Jeopardy, of course. Maybe catch an episode of Law and Order, and now we're white. We're just exhausted. So we get them settled. We're gonna head up to bed. Well, where our bed is cat sanctuary. So we head upstairs. We got the cats. This is great. Okay, so we're fine at first until about maybe 2 in the morning. You got that one cat, which is always the one that's on your bed, that decides it's time to take a bath, right? So and it sounds like they're amped up. Right? You hear that for about 25 minutes or so, right? You got that whole licking thing. Finally, that stops. All right, I'm clean. Let me jump off the bed and get into a huge cat fight with another one in the hallway. It sounds like we're in the middle of a jungle. Like 3 in the morning. All right, no problem. We'll go back to sleep. Laying down, then we have Dementia Kitty. God bless her, but she's 17 years old. She'll wake up at like 4 in the morning. She has no idea who she is, who we are, where she is, where we are. And she just like will wander yowling through the house. Which of course immediately wakes up our beagle downstairs, who now realizes, wait a minute, I don't have a human next to me. This isn't right. And she'll start howling until I go down and sleep with her on the couch for another hour and a half until we get up for work. So it's just, I mean, they really do relieve a lot of stress. We're glad we have them. We're really glad we got them on board. We are. But camping's a great time, and so is having pets. Trust me. You want to do it all. You want to have pets. You want to bring them camping. Bring them camping is the best. That's the best thing to do, is bring them camping. It's really a good time, especially our little guy, because like if a leaf blows, he goes ballistic. So it's really good to have him barking constantly. And our beagle, who will be sound asleep, won't even move, has no idea what she's doing, but will howl louder than him because he's barking, but she won't even lift her head. But yes, definitely. My recommendation is get plenty of pets and take them camping. As many as you can. I don't know what they allow, but take cats, take dogs, take them all. It's a great time. Now, I was saying that I have to wind this down because I had a couple of headliners that you guys are here for. Behave, young lady. I have a couple of headliners that you guys are here for. And the first one I have coming up now is a headliner on Olivia Cruises. She also she has a solo show, which she does performs for many sellout crowds, called Alone and Somewhat Together. Her name is Roxana War, and she's come a long way to entertain this crowd. Let's hear it for Roxana.